My husband's been a teacher for almost 20 years, and it's ridiculous. Like he's in his early 40s too, and he's like, I'm gonna be working till I die because it's so hard to save.
I get really worried about retirement, and if I'm actually going to be able to retire at an age where I can enjoy the rest of my life without working. Because when I think of how long I started working when I was 16, and I'm in my 40s now, and the idea that I have to work for like another 20 years or so is just like, oh my God.
I think we might be in a lot of trouble. And I'm not sure how easily we will be able to pull ourselves out of this if we even do. All right, so this is the one that cracked me the fuck up and really kind of was my sentiment and how I was feeling. And he wasn't afraid to say it.
They talk about they're gonna start giving us retirement benefits at 86. Listen to me. They can raise this retirement age to 107 fucking team. I don't care if I retire with $1 million in the bank or $12 in the bank. And when I'm tired, when I'm done working, and I'm gonna start scamming. At 50, they're talking about most millennials will be able to retire in their mid-80s. And do fucking what? Mid-80s, bitch, my knees hurt now. You must be talking about the Florida temperature in March, mid-80s, because ain't no fucking way. Y'all keep playing with us millennials, bro. Y'all been fucking us ever since we came into this shit. Y'all done raised the price of food, raised the price of gas, raised the price of retirement, and ain't thought about raising our pay. And we are legit trying so hard to be on a straight and narrow. Work a 9 to 5, climb the ladder, get a 401k, save a little money, be cool with vacation and maybe once a year, scan everything in the checkout line, pretend like we not jealous of everybody that got away with the PPP loans, trying to invest in Bitcoin and stock and bloody fucking blah. Also, you can let us know that we will be 15 years from 100 years old by the time we can enjoy retirement. Let me tell you something. Y'all got a couple more elections to get this shit together. Or 50% of millennials is about to start a life of crime. I'm telling y'all, I used to steal all sorts of things, and I'm good at it. Y'all not about to have us in the workforce at fucking 90 years old. Jill ain't even looking at me at this point.
All right, keep playing. Keep playing. You're going to come up short at the grocery store. I'm telling you that. Fucking 90 years old talking about. And then we're going through what we're going through right now. Oh. all rules is about to be out the window. They don't even follow the rules. And now we supposed to start just being on the no. Nah.
I like how he said mid-80s. You must be talking about the weather in Florida.
He said, hey, check this out.
I am not waiting for my mid-80s to retire. That's fucking insane. Freaking insane.
And it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Like he said, it is not going to happen. You could try that shit if you want to. See how that shit work out for you. You gonna have the whole workforce. Just you ain't gonna have no workforce fucking with millennials like that. We gonna retire all at the same time.
But the 70-year-olds robbing banks as a gang.
And we gonna look hella young. We gonna be 75 looking like we like 45, out here robbing people. Just scamming and robbing, looking great while we do it.
I feel like that could be a Netflix show.
Isn't it? Start scamming? Nah, we been scamming. It's gonna get worse. No, I really like that one though, because it really it's funny, but it's also true. And I don't mean we just gonna start scamming and being gangster, even though I can't promise that won't happen. But it's really the reality of what is going on in our society. And this is only going to get passed down into other generations and other just norms. And honestly, at this point in this country specifically, I'm a little worried about, because our generation pretty much started off at the bottom, you could say, in its way. I'm not lumping everybody in by any means, but I mean, just kind of started off in this kind of category on top of like fascism and shit, like, and what's happening right now and the destruction that's happening with our society. I think we might be in a lot of trouble. And I'm not sure how easily we will be able to pull ourselves out of this if we even do. You know? What do you guys think?
I think that I think it's hard for us to realize now what the future just kind of looks like because we're so deep in it. And a lot of us have never, well, we've never been in this deep of shit before, probably just with, the country. And then you look at like the economy and just the prices of everything. It's like hard to find where or if there will be a silver lining. And so I think that, that's understandable to feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
I really feel there was in the screenshot, it said, I will never be able to buy a house. That's the thing that I think about a lot because I choose to live in New York. All the cities that I love tend to be the most expensive cities. I lived in LA, lived in San Francisco. I can't afford a home in any of these places because it is so absurdly expensive. And just the down payment alone is like out of reach.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents were able to buy a house in Houston when they were in their early 30s with 2 incomes. And I don't even think if I had a second income, if I got booed up, that I would be able to have somebody like be able to afford a home unless that person is like really wealthy or got some family money or something.
You might be in a little bit of a little hobble, one little studio closet area. I mean, shit. Like my little boy man guy toy thing. He's a year older than me. Makes pretty good money, actually. But like fucking, I mean, is paying money up the fucking asshole for a broom closet, pretty much.
It's like renting is expensive, and if you're spending a lot of money on rent, which hello, that's making it hard to pay, like save for anything, let alone a down payment on a house.
Well, another thing too is like you pay all this money for rent, and then when you even try to look for a house, you have to make sure that your credit score is good. And you could probably, if you miraculously have a good credit score, you might pay a little less a month than what you're doing in your rent. But like, why do you need all of these different things just to get a house? Especially when you prove that like you can pay a payment every month, but all this other crap has to go into it.
I think there's been a disservice to our generation, and we're gonna have to be Captain Save a Ho, whether we like it or not, for a lot of the craziness that's been going on. And like who's gonna fix this shit? Like who's gonna fix this shit if it's all said and done? I'm honestly losing hope day by day that this is gonna get way too bad for us to be able to fix if we don't actively like do something now.
Yeah, I do worry about realities like owning a home, retirement, those basic things that we need. And I think that kind of all ties into having to rebuild a better society because this is not sustainable. Otherwise, like that guy said, we're going to start robbing places. And
Right.
we can't just, have a lawless society where everyone's out trying to steal from people.